Good morning, everybody. What a beautiful day outside. Look at that sky. Isn't that lovely? Another gorgeous day here on the Rancho. And time for the weekly update. Pardon my slight hiccups here. And check this bottle brush out. Isn't this just amazing? I know it's allergy season. I'll probably start sneezing, but isn't that a wall of beauty? Right there. Hummingbirds and bees just are crazy. You can see all the bees on here. It's all buzzing around in there. And obviously you know why they call them bottle brush, because they look like what you clean your test tubes with in chemistry class. You can hear the buzz here. This whole stand of bushes is just full of bees. Happy bees. Isn't that nice? All right, let's get over here and check out what's going on. Those of you who've been on the channel a while will know a year and a half ago I cut this persimmon tree way down to size, and look at how beautifully it's reshaped itself here. Isn't that nice? I cut it down. It cut a lot off because it was huge and it was falling all over into the road beside. I was afraid somebody might trip on it. I'm not sure if we're going to get any production. This might be the second year as it tries to regroup itself a little bit here, but doesn't it look nice? I like that. It'll now start to provide some shade as we sit out here in summertime and have our dinner. Over here we've got the gorgeous Robertson navel. You can see here this thing is just sick with fruit. I said before, this is going to be a real bumper harvest here everywhere you look. Of course, a lot of these will come off. A tree has a certain carrying capacity, and it'll go through what's called a fruit drop time, where some of these will drop off. A good number of these. This is our Samuto orange, Palestine orange, looking very good there. See some of the baby oranges on there, and this was pretty tasty. I was pretty happy that this tree is finally starting to produce. And this is our Meyer lemon. It just finished flowering. Great. Look at the size of that. It's so nice for baking and lemonade. Wonderful one. Over here is our Valencia orange. You can see a baby orange there, and these are the ones that don't have the belly button on them. The juice oranges. Not going to be a huge amount. Over here we decided to kind of deep six this sour orange. There's just not enough use for it here for us to do, so we're actually going to cut that out and figure out something else to do with that. Our cactuses back there will love that, but it's just not something that we can employ enough here on the Rancho. Look at how nice the peaches are coming along. Look at the size of them now. Aren't they nice? We're gonna have to do I've started to do a little thinning on here to reduce the carrying capacity, because I don't want to break. One of the things that happens is it's very easy to break branches on these trees, and we end up having to get some poles and tie them up. Yeah, these trees just get crazy here. So some over there. We come over here. This is our Trovita orange, and this was an incredible fruit set this year. Really made up for the years I complained it didn't do anything. Should get a lot off of this. And then over here is our standard Washington navel, and we got some in here. Not a ton of it, but it'll be enough. I mean, we'll have plenty of oranges. This is our Santa Rosa plums. Got a nice set on them. About June they'll be ready to harvest. And then in August, we'll have the elephant heart plums over here, which are very delicious. They're the deep red purple. A little better this year than I thought it would be in terms of fruit. So I'm kind of happy. Kind of happy with that as I look around. So let's go back here now behind the backside. We got our first year. We're having a little bit of pears. See, they're starting to get nice size now on there. It's relative to my finger. So we're gonna have a lot of, not a lot, but a few pears. Will be nice this year. Nice something new. And over here, this is our Bing. Didn't really expect this. This takes quite a lot of years before this gets productive. This is our Stella cherry, and I thought I saw a few. Yeah, there's one there. There's a few over here. It'll have a few on there, but it takes a while for these to produce. All right, lastly, let's go into the back. We'll show you the apple tree that finished flowering. I can't believe the ride of color on those bottle brush. Aren't they incredible? And look at the front side. They're all hanging over like a waterfall up there. Nice and quiet today. Let's go back here. Show you our beautiful, huge rose bush over here. This was the one that when I first moved here, the guy's like, "You want me to remove it?" I said, "No, man, it's the only good looking thing on the whole property here." Beautiful. I love these colors, and it blends in so nicely with the Ladybanks roses. Well, the Ladybanks are done, but gorgeous, huh? Love them. All right. And let's go over and check our happy apple tree. It's happy to not have that fig tree all wound around it this year. See, we just finished flowering, so all of the little apples are starting to set on there. They're not really seeable yet, but I am expecting a nice flow of apples off this. This is arguably the oldest tree on the property. All right, guys, there we go. Thanks for watching the weekly Rancho update.